pride is, how do you react when they correct you? If you see it as an insult, as an attack on you, you have pride. If you know she's angry that she sees that phone, it's pride. Because she was wrong. When you do something and you are wrong, allow yourself to be corrected. When you are wrong and you have issues with being corrected, you have pride. Because discipline is supposed to be enforced on wrongs. That teacher, you beat someone anyhow. Did you not make noise? Did you not make noise? Did he catch you and say, Sugar, come here, I like your face, and start beating you? When you commit an offense, you should be punished. So when you see corrections as if it's a threat, you have pride. If you want to see if someone is proud, check when they are correcting that person, how does he react? Humble people take corrections and they act on it immediately. I'm serious. And one thing is that you must not struggle with who is correcting you. Anybody should be able to correct you. The Lord give you understanding. One is to correct you very well. The one you can't say, you write it. Number 12. Do you love to take credit for what God has done? And this one I said it last week. You like to take credit for what God has done. You say, well, when I prayed for her, as soon as I grabbed her leg, she stood up. We thank God. We did not thank any God. We thank you. Say this way, these days, the way God is using me is not easy. The way God is just using me is not. Yeah, the kind of anointing or pressing my life, but these days it's not easy. It can't be found anywhere in Nigeria. But we thank God. God is faithful. God is faithful. You have pride. Number 13. Okay, Victor, you're right. Number 13. I thought drummers used to write. Not our own. Number 13. Do you struggle with teamwork? I taught this one in leadership on Saturday. Whenever they say you should do something alone, you like it. When they just say someone else should join you, you don't like it. You like doing everything all by yourself. You have pride. You struggle to do things alongside with people. It's called the middle name of pride. This one, I know this one as a leader, is a terrible pride. Whenever you see someone that struggles with other followers to do something, the person has serious pride. You say, I do things better when I do it alone. Against the Bible, two are better than one. I know you know more than the Bible. Two are better than one. When you find it very hard to do things alongside other persons, you like to do it. You see, me, I just like doing my things alone. You don't like doing your things alone. You are just too proud to do things with people. Number 14. Do you struggle with accountability? This one happen to follow us more. When you if you have been corrected several times about accountability, you have pride. So I've told you several times, be accountable, and I've done that has become a nursery rhyme. The real problem you have that makes it hard for you to be accountable is pride. At this stage, I still take orders and I still give accounts back. You say, go through something, get back to me this night. A leader is not stupid in English language and say, get back to me. When? We went to Osara 2018 for a crusade. Is it a crusade I will call it? No, it's an internal crusade, not outer crusade. Not the outer crusade, please. Let me make it known now. It's not. Don't view me as one, not 5,000 seats or so. We call it campus crusade. That used to be that time, JCF. Not like your time that foundation was. It was like JCF meeting, JCF crusade. So went for that crusade. We used one of the churches in Osara, inside the campus. So when we came for that crusade, my father-in-law said, give me the report of this meeting before 12 o'clock. So that day I came back after a meeting. You'll be tired now. So I now slept off. I now stood up the following morning. After 11 that morning, I now sent him the report. He now said, is it that we have started playing too much? I said he should give me the report. That also now dawned on me that he meant 12 a.m. And that's why I knew you were going to be very tired. That's why I asked you to do it. I was testing you. I don't like being collected in something more than once. The way things, it will pain me that I'll say, why would I be this? I will never want to repeat that thing again. From that time when he says, give, some of you came to submit to some pastors in this place, or myself, they say, pray 1 hour every day and get back to me. Day one you came and said, I pray today. After 1 month, you've not done it. Your problem is that you struggle with accountability. It's a pride issue. Proud people don't like taking orders. Neither do they like giving reports. You know why? They don't see themselves accountable to anybody. When you struggle with accountability with a leader, you have pride. I was telling the leadership students last week that a leader sees a problem you are not seeing. You can commit an offense. There is a 5 problem you have. So I can say, goodness, when you are coming next week, give me the report of your life, for example. It's an example. And goodness comes, and I say, where's the report? Say, hey. Instantly I know that our problem is not just forgetting. Our problem is, number 1, she's familiar. Number 2, she's proud. Sir, why are you that harsh? Why are you concluding this fast? Calm down. I want to ask a simple question. Did you forget to brush your teeth this morning? Why? It's something important. That no matter how busy you are too careful not to forget. If the instruction was that careful, you won't forget. That's why I run a strict leadership style. Why you forgot was because it was not relevant. When people forget things, it is not important to them. People don't forget important things easily. That means the person does not count your words as anything. What you count as something, you won't forget. Some people, when you tell that kind of thing, instantly in your front like this, they've carried their phone, they've typed it in their notepad, and they've put it in their timer. That's a wise follower. If you say, okay, sir. 14. When you struggle to forgive yourself. That's what I've said before. Every religious person is a proud person. Every religious person is arrogant. You know why? Even when God has forgiven you, will not forgive yourself. When you struggle to forgive yourself, you have pride. 15. Okay, sorry. What number? It's 16 now. 13 was teamwork. 14 was accountability. 15 is to forgive yourself. 16 is unforgiveness. When you have unforgiveness, you don't forgive people easily, or you don't forgive. It's pride. It's self. 17. This one will shock you. But I knew this one since 2 years ago. Prayerlessness. A Christian that struggles to pray has pride. Prayerlessness has a definition. I can do with my strength. I don't need you. God, I don't need you. I can survive on my own. Prayerlessness is pride. Someone that struggles to pray has pride. Because he doesn't see the importance of God. Why do you eat? Because if you don't eat, you will what? You will pay me. So why don't you pray? Because you feel you can do without it. It's pride. So God, I can do without, I can survive on my own. So stay away from me. Prayerlessness is pride. 18. When you always feel you are better than people, it's pride. You feel you are always more beautiful, you are better, you are more appreciated, it's pride. 19. When you cannot keep relationship for a long time, any kind of relationship. Some of you now, you don't have any friend in your life that is up to 3 years. You've lost all your friends. It's not because they have problem. All your friends cannot have problem at the same time. You are the problem. You can't keep friends for long. It has a name. It's called pride. Do me a favor, all these people have been listening since. The one that is a problem, be taking it. So you believe for retreat. So when you wake up and say, Usatan watch, my father. Okay, this one is gone. When sleeping on my cry baby, you will begin. So 19, long-term relationship, you can't keep it. Is pride, is self-centeredness. 20, if you don't believe you have any of the 19 I've mentioned, you have all of them. If you feel all I've been saying since, you are perfect, you have no issue with any of them, you have the 19 of them at once in your life. And you are too blind to see it. You need to bow your head in 1 minute and say, Lord, deal with self. Deal with root. Deal with this root cause of pride in my life. Deal with pride. Deal with self. Start those things so you will. See, don't joke with your life. Take these things back to your house and begin to deal with it. It's a critical offense. It's a critical issue. Oh, la barakusi de mahavayata. Aye, 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 Hosanna, 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 Hosanna. Kabarako singa mahaga barando sika. Lebrina mahando sike leproko sabayaka. Hosanna, Hosanna, Halle, 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 Aya.